Good evening, everyone. My name is Sue, and I hate video games.
My name is September, and I love video games.
You have no idea. It talks about constantly all the virtues of video games.
She's not actually lying. She's literally not lying right now.
It's just a constant stream of consciousness.
I really like thinking about video games. I like thinking about the interaction of mechanics and story. I like thinking about its reflection of larger narratives within our society in the same way that you could like any kind of media. It's just I happen to like video.
I'm intrigued by the mechanics interacting.
Yeah.
Olay. For real though, I feel the same way. I just express it in the exact opposite manner.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like this could be better if you had tried, goddammit.
Mm.
And I think that's important as well. Hey, Beekeeper.
Did you read the Book of Lenses I put up a while back? It is sitting... I read, like, the first chapter, and my eyes started crossing, not because it was, like, too complex or anything, but just because I wasn't,
Prepared?
No, not even that. I just tried to read it at, like, 10:30 at night, on a Wednesday or fucking something.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it down and forgotten to put it back up until this moment. Let me move it to my research folder.
All right. Whoops. And that doesn't matter. That's the button I needed, though. That's important. Oh, look, I forgot to close the things. Aha, funny joke. I actually did
Good
forget
joke, Kramer.
that, right? Fuck off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have done that to you. We were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, where is it? Pretend this is what you saw when I switched scenes. Just...
Oh, I need to get my phone real quick.
Okay. Easier to read the chat on the phone.
No, I would think.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't have forgone. It taught me a lot about game design. Time when I needed to learn it. Not a simple book. It should be approached with some care. Very fair. Alright, let's get this up. I started playing an offline play because there's like 4 save slots available. I didn't get very far though because I've had severe pain of different sorts all week. Like, you know, more than usual. So we're gonna have to load in the prior save.
So you and I talked about this,
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to bring it to the stream also. I did the thing that I threatened to do,
Mm-hmm.
which is go back through the VODs and watch the old boss fights
Yeah.
and
Figure out what they were saying.
yeah, and figure out what they were saying. I've made a list. Some of them took a second.
Oh, this one doesn't need a targeting reticle. This one doesn't have a lot of shooting.
There's a bunch of Italian Cold Steel Cinquedeas. I'm glad I posted those. Oh, here we go. So, Parade Master. Some of his lines rhyme and then some of them don't, like they couldn't be bothered. But when you first walk into his chamber, it's finally a guest is here. Kick this party into gear. On the form change where he throws the cage down and pulls his head off. Discipline will do the trick. Bad children get the stick.
What an asshole.
I know, right? So the rest are just kind of generic lines. Now we shall be happy. Now all is our toyland. When he kills you, he says, "How unfortunate! And that charming carriage was waiting for you."
Alright, I forgot about the cool mask.
Oh yeah, I also forgot about the cool mask that you absolutely took off that guy you killed.
Yep.
That was a really cool mask he had. You were correct to steal it.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember where we're going though.
We're going I think that's the way out.
Okay. So this way?
Yeah.
Finally getting into the center of this place. And this is only like the 2nd level.
But Parade Master's 2 other lines
Ooh.
have
Ooh. There's corpses down there.
there are corpses down there.
Okay, Braid Master.
Oh, his other two lines are interesting. One of his lines that's just sort of the generic line is, "Oh, the king is celebrating." And when he does, "You could have given the king a real festival." So that's the earliest we hear about the Puppet King, is in that first fight.
Rather than waiting till we get here.
Yeah.
When you hear it in without the cipher.
So let's talk about Murphy. You remember Murphy, the robot cop who couldn't be a robot cop?
Refused to fucking be a cop, and so they made him a children's entertainer.
Our assumption is that the cop stuff interfered with the bring humans no harm part of the 3 laws.
Yeah, that was my thought exactly. Fire canister.
Oh, it's probably like napalm, but better, eh?
Maybe.
It doesn't look like it's throwable.
Well, let's find out. Maybe it's resin.
Oh,
No, it's throwable.
It is throwable.
Excuse me. Thrown at close range and creates a pool of fire.
Oh, it creates an AoE.
Which should be what napalm does.
It should be what napalm does. That's what napalm has classically done.
Uh-huh. This another? Yeah, this is another area where it's just...
Oh, Battery
fucking
has
drainage into a cannon. Oh yeah, hi Bad Road and Raiders.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome. Oh shit, he saw me.
I do.
Hello, Dotes.
So Murphy's intro, when you first walk into his battle arena, he says, "Children, frozen, abandoned by you. I will avenge my friends." Which, given that that's the area where a lot of children were cursed with the petrifying disease, is pretty brutal.
Much so. I did figure out that this has the same thing as Wolong, where it's easier to sneak if you just hold down block.
Oh.
There really should be dedicated sneak buttons in all of these games.
I absolutely agree with you.
Something that made Elden Ring and Sekiro so much more fun.
Just that, make sure you know when you're in stealth and when you're not in stealth.
Yeah. Ah, come on. It won't switch targets. Oh, yeah, one hit. Excellent.
I thought it was Greek Fire that classically did that. You're not wrong.
Not even
On Murphy's death, he says freezing cold like my friends. All of his text has like a lot of ellipses in it, like it's difficult to talk. I'm not pronouncing those. So
He's very broken.
very broken and very concerned with his friends.
What the fuck? Why did he do that?
Did you just get jumped?
Oh, I was watching him and I approached, and he charged straight forward and broke a barrel and nearly killed himself.
Oh, that's why he was on fire?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
That was such a weird choice. I guess if I'd been running, for some reason, which there's no way you should be running in a long hallway like this in this kind of action RPG.
Oh, yeah. That's a great way to get, janked exactly like they wanted you to.
Uh-huh. I guess that was the beginner's trap. Much later than it happens in a FromSoft game. If there's one thing that Hidetaka Miyazaki and his team are good at, it's beginner's traps. And writing, but beginner's traps too.
It's really what did fucking Patrick Gill call it? It's like slapstick without consent or something.
That sounds like Patrick Gill, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's funny that you just got absolutely aced by this log that came out of nowhere. You're not recognizing that right now because you're mad, but it was very funny objectively.
I mean, I'm recognizing it.
Yeah.
That's why I laugh about...
That's why you're the only Dark Souls fan.
It's true. As the only Dark Souls fan, I get the joke. I also played a lot of Kingsfield. Whoa, you're trying to get me to explode, huh? And Kingsfield, ow, that's a hell of a throw.
Oh, there's more people up there.
Yeah. Ah, fuck off. So rude what they're doing. I couldn't even see this ladder. I had to guess. Ow. There we go.
So Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
We have those 2 lines about his friends. When he kills you, he says 4 names, which are Zach, Sophia, Eric, and Toma.
We've met Sophia.
We have, and we met Toma because Toma was the kid who missed Murphy behind the window.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who Zach and Eric are, I don't think.
In any case, if you hear petrification disease, it's a big pipe you'd
wrench.
say. My favorite kind of weapon. So if you hear
Love femboys swinging a big pipe, me.
fucking... Okay, now I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh, petrification disease. It's effectively a code, metaphor, whatever, for a deadly plague.
Mm-hmm.
And they use stone specifically because stone grows cold very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think it's a clever way, even though it's an M-rated game and they really didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
If this was PG-13, I'd be like, wow, that's amazing, but they really didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
This is a strong fucking weapon.
Big pipe wrench?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dang. Look at all of those blue attack numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're going up. It's much, much heavier.
Let me give it a try real quick, though. Oh god, my roll.
This is the last thing I want to talk about with Murphy.
Okay, wow. Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's really big, yeah. One of Murphy's, like, generic attacking lines is, I miss the whistle, I don't hear it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure what that means, but I'm very interested to find out.
Yeah. The whistle.
Yeah.
The...
So they keep calling it that they lost it's not called the 3 laws. They call it something else for the 3 laws.
Mm-hmm.
But they keep, the humans keep talking about how the puppets lost that, and that's why they're, revolting.
Mm-hmm. Wow, good ears. Wow.
Just like a train, huh?
Uh-huh. Well, I found my main weapon.
So, I'm pretty sure when you started playing, you were like, maybe I won't play the biggest, heaviest weapon I can find in this one.
And then decided to anyway.
Yeah. You just couldn't find a weapon big or heavy enough until now.
Yeah, now I've been using that big sword.
That is true, but you, like, change the handle of it, it moves pretty quick, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a cruncher.
Yeah. Curious what I can put on the handle to make it even more powerful.
I'm just gonna bring up the chat like you suggested, because I actually can't read it from that distance.
Whoa, fuck. What I get for looking at the chat, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. He just stuck the handle in his side, ripped it out, and then smashed him over the fucking head.
That sucks.
God damn. The fucking head.
Oh no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Fuck, where's my phone? There it is. Let me bring up the chat here too, so I don't always have to look down. It's just a good idea. Have the chat in like 9 places at once.
Yeah. Beekeeper says that's a main shaft Stiltson. That's what she said. That good?
That's pretty good, yeah.
All right, cool. I thought it was good, but
All right, there we go. Now I got chat here too.
I need to plug this in somewhere.
There's a blue cable right there.
I presume you mean this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Murphy also repeats the cold and frozen terms.
Yeah.
If you hear a petrification disease, it's a big pipe, you say.
Is that a big wrench for pipes or a wrench for big pipes? Yes. Obviously.
So yeah, I have a very large wrench now. Excuse me. I really need to take something for this.
A Stiltson or pipe wrench for turning the lugs on the main shaft that drives the ship's propeller.
Ooh.
Usually put 2 or 3 people on it to get enough torque.
Why is that in a mine? Do they have like one of those drill machines from Turtles 87?
One plane crashed really hard. Oh no, they're for these, obviously.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess that question answered itself.
Go ahead and sharpen that wrench on your arm, will you?
Uh-huh.
Do me a favor, sharpen that wrench on your arm for me.
Yeah, just Just sharpen that shit, just real quick.
I like that it's got a valve right up front.
Me too. Okay, I'm not gonna have time to... Okay, hi. Oh, fuck. I could not move. I was stuck against the scenery. Well, that's how you know it's a Souls-like. Ow, rude. Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay, you're on fire even more now. That one's easy. Say, and then I'll immediately fail it. Oh, fuck.
Aw, dang. I really thought you were going to win that race.
Me too. Oh, I thought I'd get a backstab there. Probably too big to backstab.
I mean, it's got the...
Fuck. Yep. I did not get it charged in time. Well,
Yeah, you got caught.
he kept missing me, but I was on fire.
You got caught in that mash, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a big guy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe the pipe isn't the best solution for that.
Nope. Gonna keep using the pipe.
Okay.
I found my perfect, beautiful weapon.
Okay.
Let's see if we can upgrade it a bit, though.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. If you're going to be committed to a bad idea, you might as well commit.
You're damn right. I can't help it. I like swinging the big piece of metal.
I love that for you. I love that you know yourself, and I love that you're enjoying yourself in this way.
This is why I played Hager in Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
He's got the biggest, slowest attacks, and you gotta pick your moments.
You play Astaroth?
Not Streets of Rage. The what's it called? The other one, Final Fight.
Oh.
Astaroth in what game?
The one that Astaroth's in. Soul Calibur.
Oh, Soul Calibur. No, I liked Rock a lot though when he was in there.
Oh yeah.
But they did remove him almost immediately, and I understand why.
Isn't Rock Astaroth?
No,
No?
no. Rock was one of the characters from Soul Edge, and he is another big guy, and he's really cool as far as mechanical concept. But he's also a white guy raised by an unspecified Native American tribe.
Ooh.
And we know how that goes.
Yes, we do. That makes his choice of weapon sort of a thing.
A big axe or a big hammer.
Mm-hmm.
But Astaroth was brought in to replace him, I assume.
I mean, they brought him back.
Yeah, eventually. He was never part of the main story again, as far as I know.
The mayor, Mike Hager. It's not in quotes. He's the literal mayor.
Mm-hmm. That was also his wrestling name, though.
That's true. Let's see if we can make it even slower. I talked about it can't be done any slower on stream.
I have no idea what that is, so I assume not.
So there was this magic special, this like illusionist special on TV when we were kids, and I cannot remember the name of the magician. Although we found the clip that we were looking for by searching for magic. It can't be done any slower. So if you want to see it, you can go find it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a one-armed magician who is sitting at a table. And he's doing a trick with like a very small amount of cards where he's just moving one card from one position to another position.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really smooth, it's really clean, and there's so few moving pieces that it's really cool to just watch him do. Mm-hmm. And he ends the bit with, and it cannot be done any slower than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try. So he does it 3 more times progressively slower.
Mm-hmm.
And it just keeps looking so smooth. It's an excellent routine.
Mm-hmm. That does sound pretty awesome. I'm betting that using an electric blitz abrasive would help with stunning him. Trying to find stuff to just sell off real quick.
Mm-hmm. How much are you honestly using the throwing weapon?
That's true. I don't use them very much.
Maybe
I feel like I want to keep them, but They also don't sell for that much.
Oh, you're right. They don't sell for that. What's that thing that's 5,000?
Oh, those are the boss souls.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which I don't want to use until I don't want to sell until I find out what they're turned into. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. Need, I think, 500 for this last upgrade. Gemini's emergency protection.
Cell 3 go up to 210.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Now I can afford to upgrade the handle to be heavier on motivity scaling. I really like that. Oh, actually, I should figure out which handle I want on it first. Can I do that from here? Assemble weapons. Here we go. New weapon. Pipe wrench head. What do I get? Patient smash for the Fable. That's really good.
What? Patient smash, huh?
Yeah, because it's very slow.
Mm-hmm. It'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
And by golly, when it does.
Have anything that gives better motivity than D? Yes, I do. Imagine putting that on a saber. Jesus. Or fire axe handle. There we go. That's what I really need, is a great sort of fate handle. See how that plays. Oops. I'll be taking apart the main weapon I'm using. Great sort of fate handle has been very helpful to me now. Assemble, yes. Can't swing in here, but there's the courtyard here. Go. That changes the combo entirely.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that gives me a...
It's so much shorter.
It is.
It's really funny. I think it's I'm not trying to ridicule your weapon. I know it's your new favorite, but it does look really funny.
It does look very silly. All right, we're gonna switch it back to the regular
To the regular handle.
yes.
Okay.
Because I really do like that very heavy combo we were doing. I had legitimately forgotten that the handle is what did the combo. Alright, there we go. Now we upgrade the pipe wrench angle. Angle?
Upgrade that
I
angle.
like angle. Alter angle.
Is that the cat back?
Hmm?
There's a glowy thing behind Eugenia.
Oh, I'll check in a second. Yeah, upgrade this motivity to bring its, that brings us up to A. So that's wild as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Oh yeah, Cat is back. The very next day. We thought she was a goner. Oh, almost. Almost let us touch
a little.
Figaro. Meow.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll leave you alone. We'll be friends one day, goddammit.
All it takes is pressure and time.
Alright, so let's bounce back to where we were.
Center of the Nini works.
Yeah. It is now a +3 pipe wrench head, yes. I upgraded it. And my computer crashed. That's fun. That hasn't happened with this game before. Sorry, we're just gonna wait for my computer to come back on.
Oh, we can still be heard because it's the stream's running off of the box. Okay.
That's another advantage to doing it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible.
There's a cat in Baldur's Gate 3, and if you know Speak with Animals, you can ask to pet it, and it says, please don't.
Aww. I'm glad that that cat has bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
Why is
I was wrong, the thing I said before.
Weird. Keyboard didn't want to
I mean, it did
play
it.
nicely. Yeah, eventually. Well, let's try that again. When Steam comes back up. Why does stuff keep breaking? Updating Steam. Not breaking stuff. I need to wipe out that vent again. Is it overheating?
I don't know. It might be. It's a bag of air that came in a shipment.
Yep.
It's fine.
I am seeing some dust on the film. So let's see what we can do about that. This fixed it last time. As dust builds up on these filters very quickly in a house this old. Old houses are so dusty as they slowly crumble to death. Oh yeah, that was actually quite a lot of dust.
I bet you sound so crisp that close to the microphone.
You what?
I said, I bet you sounded so crisp that close to the microphone.
I bet you. I bet I did. All right, let's bring element back up. Come on. There we go. Bring ping plotter back up. Still looking great. Actually looking a little funky today. Hopefully that's nothing. I try not to look at it these days. Yeah, and this is why.
Very into science. Ugh.
Alright, Lies of P. Here we go. Need to blow out my cooling pad tomorrow. Good call.
It was 90 today.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow.
Yep. Explains my headaches.
Yup. It's also supposed to rain all night overnight.
Uh-huh.
So,
Shaders again, so something broke.
okay.
My head's finally starting to feel better. It's only been 2.5, 3 hours since taking the fucking Zomig. Might as well have not taken anything at that rate. Do do do. Do 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 do. I love Bloody Tears.
Yeah.
Very, very similar in structure. I should do a mashup of that.
I like Tom's Diner. Because it's, gives it the tone piece with a great beat. You know, this game might have not closed. She's flipping off the screen. You can't see that. This game may not have closed properly the last time you ended it. There may be a discrepancy in the information stored, and at the time the game was ended. Be sure to end the game properly by pressing X in the by pressing exit in the settings menu.
All right. Hopefully, no more crashes.
We can butt hope.
Mm-hmm. My butt hopes.
Mm-hmm. My butt also hopes.
All right. So I still have my wrench. I think it got us all the way up. Yeah, I got it all the way up to the teleport back. Let me make sure it's
the same wrench.
Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah,
that's a level 3 wrench
with a motivity scaling. Here we go.
So this should really crunch some puppets.
Mm-hmm. Come on, gamers, let's crunch some puppets. Sliding. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
If you roll into that, does it?
Oh yeah, I guarantee you that'll make it explode. I can try it.
I would just like it if there were a way to disarm these. There is not a way to disarm it.
No.
Okay. You could probably throw something at it from a distance.
Yeah.
And that's the solution they would want you to.
Yeah. Also, you set a lot of them off as traps.
Ray Dragon used an air can on our Switch yesterday, and it turns out the Switch doesn't circulate air.
It's pretty bad at it. The LED, or the, yeah, what's it called? The second model, third model.
OLED.
OLED, thank you. Is actually a lot better at circulating air.
It has vents.
Yeah, it's got a lot of vents and it's got a bigger fan. I thought for just a second that charge attack hadn't one-shotted him. Space between the first and second hits.
Is that the POW?
Mm-hmm. Alright, now watch this. You get to see it this time. It's right up there. Right here. Right. Oh, come on. I wasn't even aimed at it. What the... Ah, rude. Okay. So, I dodged all those traps quite easily last time.
Okay.
But, not this time, apparently. Hey,
Or
what's
you
up?
walk up and there's
What's up, buddy?
a little dark ride installation. Oh, that is cute.
Right? Oh, fuck.
They look like they're in a dark ride installation.
They do. Ah, fuck.
There looks like there should be a PA system telling us to watch out for
Exploding barrels!
exploding barrels. Yeah.
Watch out for the exploding barrels, Pinocchio!
We have whatever version some pawn shop in Florida was selling for $200 for it years ago.
Probably the original model.
Yeah.
The OLED, I believe, comes only with
One
white
for you.
Joy-Cons. Yes. While there was options with the original model. I am sneaking to a puppet. I am hitting him with a wrench. I am using all my iframes.
To avoid his asshole buddy. And they're hawking fire at me, but they can't hit me for shit. And while they're reloading their arms, I'm climbing up the fucking ladder. Do, 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 do.
Oh, what the fuck? Thought there was only the one other guy up here. Well, I'm dead. That didn't go as smoothly as the first try. You know, you get confident that you can do an area, and then the area's like, fuck you, Pinocchio! Go lie somewhere else, you piece of shit.
And you remember that scene in Disney's Pinocchio?
Where Jiminy Cricket told him to fuck off?
Yeah, where Jiminy Cricket just tells Pinocchio, hey, fuck off.
It's really close to an actual scene.
Go take yourself off. I'm tired of being your conscience if you're not going to listen to me, so I don't know.
That's where we got...
Go fuck yourself to death, I guess.
That's where we got, you've buttered your bread, now sleep in it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real scene in the movie.
No, I know. I'm aware of that.
I'm saying it for the benefit of the chat. Not everyone might have seen Disney's Pinocchio.
You're right.
I had
I'm sorry to have taken your instruction personally.
I had a vinyl audio play of it. Oh fuck, wrong button.
You got there, though.
Yeah, 665 damage.
Oh, one off.
500. Look, I'm doing more HP than any of these guys have in damage. This is ludicrous.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jiminy Cricket gets really flustered and starts yelling at Pinocchio because Pinocchio wants to be a jackass. And he ends up getting so flustered he mixes two metaphors and he says, "You've buttered your bread, now sleep in it."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the best little moment. Well, it's 665. More squirrels. This time they're showing us their butts. Words of wisdom.
I have no idea what that's. Often, I can look at these quotes and have, like, some guidance as to, like, how...
Remembered him this time. At the last second, I remembered him. But yeah, some of them are just fucking mysterious.
Mm.
A lot of them might have come from trains of thoughts that did not carry over. Oh, come
Yes,
on.
I know.
That's rude.
Yeah, I know you're not happy. No, I get it.
Fuck. There. Fuck those guys.
But 666 is apparently, that's the great thing about video games, is how they're pretend.
Yeah, that's pretty cursed.
Mm-hmm. You just think that because it's calling video games good.
Exactly. Now, it is important to remember that the video games are pretend, especially if you're schizophrenic.
Yep.
It's very easy to anthropomorphize things. A lot of people, like neurotypical people especially, will just see that as, oh, fuck, I feel really bad being mean to these people. But it gets worse when you have, you know, a mental disorder.
Yeah.
That can fuck off. Oh my god, are you serious? That just happened? Wow.
You got Twofold in there.
Yeah, before when they were throwing, they weren't leading their shots. Now they're leading their shots.
Like how we lost that character in our Sunless Sky stream and then stopped doing our Sunless Sky stream.
Mm-hmm. Schizophrenic, it's very easy to forget what's not real a lot of the time, especially during psychosis. And so sometimes it pays to just be an asshole in a game to remind yourself it's not real. Alright. This looks like it should break because it's the same texture as that crate.
Uh-huh.
This game definitely has the every video games crate. Oh, his weapon broke on me.
Oh, nice.
Remember, I got an achievement the first time I did that. And this wrench is apparently going to be good at it.
Obtained.
Star fragment across the universe. Remember that song, Star Trekkin'? Actually don't know who wrote it or performed it.
I have heard people quote the song and I
that's where
don't
it's coming
think have ever heard the song.
The classical lock-on fuckiness that this genre is known for is very much alive in this game.
I drew my front view and I'm really proud of it. I think I might want to do a side view before lining.
Rockin'.
That's excellent.
Game's really bad about doing an action cue. I find that very frustrating at times. Especially, and it's going to be an even bigger problem with large weapons like this.
It's thermite, not napalm.
Yes,
So that's why it doesn't create a pool.
that makes sense.
Hey, well,
Hey, Willow. Good to see you.
I know it was popularized from Dr. Demento, but I'm having trouble remembering who actually did it.
That's where I'm at too.
Our partner system got to introduce that one song to us. Nice.
Very cool. Oh, come over here and fight me. Come on, fight me, bud.
Fight me away from the fire. Chase me, Hannah. Chase me around the catwalk.
Get out of here. What are you, from Toronto or something? You afraid of me? Come on. Come on. Fuck.
I'm sorry, are people from Toronto, like, is it known that folks from Toronto are cowards? Toronto, I'm sorry.
Toronto. So there's... Okay. Apparently the game just has decided it's going to crash today.
Huh.
Wasn't doing that last week.
No, it sure wasn't. Well, we didn't stream last week, but the week before.
Yeah, but I mean, I played offline a little bit and I didn't do it.
Oh. So yeah, it should still not be doing that.
We have canned air. I thought Jess had ordered canned air at some point.
Do you want me to go ask her if he has some?
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually. I can't. He's just outside, probably smoking.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about this. It's not giving me an error code or anything. Yeah, right when I parried the fireball. Very annoying. What are we looking at here? Size of P random crashing.
She does not have one.
Size of P keeps crashing a couple weeks ago. Now it keeps crashing. Tried reinstalling, restarting. Probably using up all the RAM and crashing. That's unlikely. I have 32 gigs of RAM. You can boot it up on the PC, set graphics at lowest. Figure this is the issue by monitoring and logging RAM.
There's a non-zero amount of airing, but I would not. It's not enough for prolonged spraying.
No, there's actually a zero amount of air in there.
I sprayed it and it went to.
That's... Oh, yeah. Here, do not shake.
Yeah, it does say do not shake.
Whoops.
Yeah, I was really worried when you started shaking it.
What you do with regular can.
Oh, let me mute the stream before you do can air right next to the mic. I'm going to hit the mute button. We'll be back in just a moment. We are now out of canned air. I've unmuted the stream for your edification.
Okay. There's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. Where did I set that little brush?
The little, like, badger brush you had?
Yeah. There's a couple places I can reach to dust off without fucking with the hardware.
There's this brush. Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Always gotta be... It's very hot in here, too. Because it was 90 today. As September said earlier.
Yeah.
Well, dust off all the vents.
Star Trekking is apparently by the firm.
Okay. Not a name I'm otherwise familiar with.
Yeah. I also admit that I can't remember one other The Firm song.
Mm-hmm.
Unless The Firm is short for Mark Furman.
What's happening? The computer's crashing. So it may be overheating. So I'm brushing off air from or dust from surface level stuff.
Do you have a hardware monitor installed to see how hot it's running?
Yes, but it just crashes straight up, so it's kind of like when I'm playing the game when it's crashing. So it's kind of hard to monitor effectively.
Those are Taylor's caught.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Not very long into gameplay.
Fuck, one of my screws fell out. There it is. I see.
Lizard.
Yeah. Close the old case back up. Now both of my screws fell out. Found them.
So we're screwed in. We're uptight.
Working on it. Try not to be uptight.
You're not. I try not to be screwed up, but I fail sometimes.
That's the mood. A weird Kingdom Hearts world, though. Liza P.
Oh yeah.
Took some liberties.
I do like the giant wrench keyblade you get from it, though.
Right?
I would, but
That'll open any lock.
yeah.
Hit it hard enough.
Anything's a lockpick if you use it wrong enough.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Wow.
That's just all dust. That's not supposed to be gray.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I bet that's part of it.
Yeah.
The front.
The front is piece.
Yep. Just full on gray.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that the intake is not being very effective.
I mean, it's certainly taken in a lot of dust.
Yeah.
Its job is to take stuff in.
Preferably, relatively cool air.
Would you like us to take a little run at that so that you can sit?
Oh, I got it. I need the frisbee move, please. But we can't sit there when it's this hot. Also, the AC's off.
Oh, yeah, I turned the AC off because I was freezing and it's supposed to be 60.
Let's explain some of the...
So they shaved Rizvi's butt is the thing. Because Ritzy had some matted fur in the back 9. And they ended up having to go all the way to the skin. So it's just big fluffy dog right up until you reach about the hind legs, and then it's just nude. I can't take him seriously.
Is that?
Ritzy.
Oh. Because of his butt?
Yeah, because of his butt.
He's a lot happier for it.
Uh-huh. I don't doubt it.
All right. Here we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'll just lean back and be slightly louder.
Uh-huh. We come in peace. Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. And if it crashes again, I'm going to call it. Listen to Star Trek and during the break. Excellent. I can also turn down the settings a little bit. So let's if it crashes 2 more times, I'll call it.
Okay.
The first time will be at full stuff.
Full spec.
Second time I'll turn things down from ultra to high or whatever.
Now shader compiling. And it's going to give us the very, very patronizing message.
Yep.
Like, hey, sorry your game crashed. I guess it was probably your fault.
Uh-huh. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's my fault. Video game crashed. I sure do love that implication that these games love to give when they're usually not even coded well enough to prevent crashing.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Souls series is notoriously spaghetti code.
So we tried to play Elden
Mm-hmm.
for a while before our computer was powerful enough to run Elden Ring.
Uh-huh.
So we had to put all sorts of janky shit into our Elden Ring source file so that we could play the video game Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
And every time that we crashed, inevitably it would pop up with like, there was a problem with your files. Is that okay? It's like, yeah, I installed a thing to decrease something else so that I can actually see all of the enemies.
Mm-hmm. Fucking amazing, right?
It works now.
Yeah.
I played through Elden Ring. I quite liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for us to do our Elden Ring playthrough whenever we get to it.
Mm-hmm. One of my, it's the first time that I looked at a game from that team, and I was like, hey, this is, like, legitimately good.
This works. Yeah, there's some shaggly.
May just because it's loading in the tunnel here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Just a sec. I'm gonna pull up
The Watchdog.
Yes, Watch Dogs 2. This time, it's gay.
It's not gay enough for how shitty it still is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely not gay enough to make up for Ubisoft being as shitty as they are.
Yep. Alright, let's take that, put that over here so we can see it. We need to be looking at CPUs and GPUs, temperatures specifically. We got that line. If it goes above 100, that's when I'm going to worry about it.
CPU core is at 99.
Hmm? Oh, that's use, not
Oh, use. Okay.
temperature. Yeah, we're looking at the temperature lines. Fans. Not interested in fan speeds currently.
But they are all registering the speed, which means they're all on.
Yep. All right.
The screen is not currently set to the recommended resolution.
What the fuck?
Okay, there we go. Did you see that?
That was very weird. Yeah,
Y'all felt that for a second.
Yeah, they would have seen everything except this,
Wild.
because this is a monitor message.
Mm-hmm.
That was strange. There's a lot of strange things that happen when you use a. Huh. It's scaling.
FPS.
It's scaling the overlay properly.
Oh, okay.
It normally scales things to the wrong resolution because it thinks that it's that I'm using a splitter, which I am not. All right, let's hope for no more crashes. We've done all the things that we currently can.
This is why I keep my laptop with the 6-fan cooling pad, because running Minecraft heats it up. Something fierce.
Minecraft, also notoriously spaghetti code.
Yep. I like that game.
God damn it. Gotta get my timing back after all that. Seems like a lot of great games are on Spaghetti Code.
Yeah.
I'm still mad that Nexon. Mojang. I'm still mad that they haven't removed the changed the blatantly racist caricatures in that game.
It would be really nice if they did that.
Come on, just change how the villagers look and act a little bit. Change the Enderman into something entirely different. Like, Notch's politics are all over that game. And he is not a good guy.
I'm worried I write spaghetti code. I think to get really proper spaghetti code, it needs to be like something that was worked on by 3 different people, none of whom had the documentation of the others.
Or just be Notch.
Or just be Notch. Beekeeper says 1.2 release untangled a lot of spaghetti code, but fouled up chat signatures.
Oh no.
And so now we're waiting for 1.2.2 to fix that.
Oh,
1.20.2. I have to remember that it doesn't collapse down. That's not how version numbers work.
Boing. Boing. This also does... It doesn't... At least it doesn't use Dark Souls 1 jump controls. Oh, Dark Souls 1's jumping is basically torture in video game form.
Yeah, it's... Putting your jump on R3 is...
No, in Dark Souls 1 it's even worse, because it's the same button as dash and roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, this one's R3, just like Dark Souls 2 and 3 are. Which isn't good, but it's better than that. Alright, I can turn on a flashlight if it ever gets dark. Fuck. I really need stuff to throw right now. I only have a little bit of stuff to throw.
You have 8 of those cogs.
Yeah, those do almost nothing. Problem. Do like 5 or 6 damage. They're mostly to get attention, which isn't what I want here.
How do you put dash, roll, and jump on the same button? Very carefully.
Very poorly.
Excellent.
There we go.
There's a lot of gas being wasted in chat, and I do enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
I was just throwing out the truck juice.
So the way it works in Dark Souls 1 is if you hold down B, you run. Tap B, you roll. And if you hold down B to run, and then press run again, jump. It's horrible.
It's 1.5 A presses to jump.
Yep. It's one of the worst control decisions I can think of. Period. Oh my god, really? They're doing... Swear to god, they're doing the thing like in Dark Souls 3 where the projectiles change direction in the air.
Just that little bit of extrasensory perception tracking.
Thought there was a second guy. Oops, should not have pressed it twice. There we go, backstab like intended. Backstabs like Richard Garfield intended.
It was weird when Richard Garfield introduced backstab damage to Magic the Gathering.
Remember
I say that. Did the D&D... almost certainly it did, right?
at coup de grace?
No. The D&D Magic crossover set that happened recently.
Yeah.
Almost certainly there were rogue cards that had a backstab ability somehow.
I would hope so. And a coup de grace ability.
I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of Wizards of the Coast, dog. Every single time they come out with something, it's like, here's a magic thing that should be interesting but isn't because we're not going to support it for long enough. Or here's a crossover with a thing you don't care about to try and get people you don't like into Magic the Gathering.
So the thing about crossovers in games is that's usually a sign that the game's about to die.
Right.
Like, updates usually stop at that point. Once they try and get more people into it with the crossovers, and instead they just chase off the few players they have left. This probably isn't going to work on this guy, huh?
You jump on negative edge. So it's press down to run for a period of time, and then very quickly release and re-depress the button.
Yeah.
And this is your jump. Dark Souls has a lot to answer for.
Uh-huh. Should not have tried that. Okay. Oop. Tried to run away, but I was too late.
Oh, those flour sacks.
What a good camera.
Mm-hmm.
What a good camera.
Great camera.
They put in a bad camera without understanding why Dark Souls has a bad camera. And the reason Dark Souls has a bad camera is because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Hybrid Heaven no longer has the worst platforming I'm aware of, yeah.
But true.
No, completely true. I remember playing and liking Hybrid Heaven as a rental.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember a lot about it. I think I just liked it because you could do suplexes.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the chain can be used multiple. It looks like it has, I don't know, 3 charges maybe? No, a lot of these have that same upside down.
That's because it's on your belt. That's saying it's on the top or bottom row of your belt.
Okay, that makes sense. A weird symbol, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I should be using my my Fable and my arm.
Hybrid Heaven might be my next game after Bioshock, eh?
Ooh.
If I don't try Dirge or Gurus.
To try Castlevania 64. It's like the precursor to Dark Souls, and that's not even a joke. Like, it has so fucking much or Dark Souls took so fucking much from Castlevania 64.
We like to pretend we didn't take a lot from The Simpsons. We took a lot from The Simpsons.
There was supposed to be a scene at the beginning where Fred lets all the animals out of the zoo, and we didn't have the budget. Yeah, that's when we said stop stealing shit from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. From the making of Fred the movie.
I mean, if you're gonna steal from something...
Steal from the best.
Yeah. And Pee-wee's Big Adventure is pretty solid hijinks film.
Uh-huh.
I like half-wrote a hijinks film once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It wasn't good. Because it was mostly just like in-jokes and references for our friend group who was also the stars of the hijinks film.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously.
Yeah.
I did write us fighting a bear into it.
Mm-hmm. Legacy of Darkness was another option. That's the better version of the game. There's a lot of problems with Castlevania 64, but when you think about where it came from and where it went after that, it's really interesting at the very least. But like these games, it is at its heart an arcade button masher.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, people really hate when I call Dark Souls games button mashers because they don't understand what it means. It is a compliment. That means it is a game where you have to, well, mash buttons very accurately.
Unlike, just to take a example we've beaten into the ground at random, battle chess.
Uh-huh.
Or auto chess, rather, not battle chess. Battle chess is a good game.
Battle chess is chess, but with blood and guts. I'm a fan. Battle chess is, it's funny that it even exists.
Uh-huh.
I really like it when you sharpen your wrench. Me
Yeah.
too. It's a very Monster Hunter.
It very much is. I never got tired of using the dual blades because you're holding a sword in each hand, but the whetstone animation doesn't like account for that. So you're always just sort of scraping one of your dull blades against one of your other dull blades, and somehow that makes them both better.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron, I guess.
I fucked that up. But I still won.
Can you use your... no, you can't because you have the wrong arm equipped. I was wondering if you could use your grapple hook to drag that one man down from his high place.
Oh, I should switch back to puppet strings. I don't know why I changed to this fire thing that I haven't used. I should try using it, huh?
I think the answer to that is yes, you should try using it, but not here, because this is a lot of fire-based enemies.
That's true. I should be using electricity if I'm going to use an element. Alright, so Flamberge is just a slow damage flamethrower.
Yeah.
Like you'd expect.
It's not... Sorry, it does stack overheat damage pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like the big steam pot that you are fighting, that doesn't overheat very quickly because it's already full of fire.
Exactly. That's right. I'm just gonna Dark Souls 3 past that. Dark Souls 3 is the game that requires the most dodging out of any of the games, and it ends up looking very funny to an outside observer. Fuck. There, gotcha. Only had to use one health thingy.
Red Dragon actually thought about continuing Castlevania 64 at some point. I bet I know where the save file went.
Down here. This guy's gonna pop out at me. I don't want that to happen by surprise like last time.
Yeah,
Instead, I surprised him. 1,062 damage. This is a very powerful weapon we have here.
It sure is. I'm gonna slip off. Might be back shortly. If not, see y'all tomorrow. See you, Willow.
Right. See you, Willow. Hope you come back, and if you don't, hope you sleep well.
What was that number of damage?
1,062.
That's what I thought.
Ooh, that chain is quite powerful, but you can only use it once. It is very consumable.
I haven't had chain in a long time. You have to give up on luxuries sometimes. Sometimes it's like, you know, we don't have...
There we go. You see that shit?
Oh, yeah.
I called that. Oh my god, he's not dead.
It's so
Finish him
close.
off.
Yeah.
Oh god, overheating, overheating. Roll, roll, roll.
Do those stay dead?
Some of them, but not all of them. So yes and no. I have the most helpful responses.
The other day I saw someone streaming a game that was like chess, but when you take a piece, there's a controllable battle you can lose, and he couldn't figure out the control.
Oh god, I know that game. Is it like a Commodore 64 game? Oh man. Those games always had weird controls.
I'm taking a look at the punch chest for the ZX Spectrum.
That's a pretty good impersonation.
Thank you.
Oh hey, right after him is a save point. That's handy. Moonlight Town, what?
It's Moonlight Town on a cloudy evening.
When the... It's Italy too, so we can go... When the...
Oh. I like... Please tell me if this is also where you were. that we couldn't decide whether we were going to do the regular or Neil Cicierega version. Mm-hmm. And we were both sort of waiting for the other one to go.
Yep.
Okay, great. Love it.
Oh, shit. Don't know what system it was on. That's fair. Finish my energy drink.
Moonlight Town on a Moonlit Evening by Robert Frost.
Oh shit, I have enough XP to level up now. I'm gonna use it because otherwise I am gonna lose it. That's something people don't understand about these games. Don't stockpile your souls. That's what's gonna make you frustrated.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so dusting out the computer is probably saving it from crashing for the next 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And the house is finally cooling a bit now.
Uh-huh.
It was really hot, and I didn't realize till I was by the computer where it was even hotter.
Yeah. Sorry, our chair in the house is right next to the air conditioning.
Totally fine.
Okay.
I also wouldn't want to be sitting directly next to the going air conditioner 24/7.
And in the middle of the sea of fans.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's make our damage higher, I guess. And we should also switch back to puppet string, because puppet string is awesome.
Usually I wouldn't mind being constantly blown by our fans, but this is a different thing.
Beautiful.
Thank you, I tried.
Alright.
I know my way around.
This where do we change the arm? I've forgotten.
No, it's not upstairs. Upstairs is where we level stuff. It's it's to the left of the Nini's
Okay.
place.
Hey, it's the new era.
Yes, that big thing that looks like a drill press.
But it's the new era.
Oh, it's the new era.
New era.
New era.
My name is Signor
I thought I'd just get some text.
My reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful
Well.
intentions. And as a
So this guy's definitely evil. Like, that's not even a question.
If he's not evil, he is trying to do some really heavy
future
image maintenance.
He's continuously gone out of his way to say he's the good guy.
Yeah.
And you know who doesn't have to say they're the good guys? The good guys.
But in the hands of a mighty
Alright, this is enough. I'm not listening to this whole speech.
today, Jack Rat,
Oh my god, please stop. Holy crap, why are you still talking?
Benini, your friend for life. Great.
I don't like him. I craft a new... Oh wait, that's to... Okay. Okay. I need to do the skill stuff too, huh? Deus Ex Machina.
Can install a motion sensing landmine.
Oh, that's what I want. We don't have a Legion plug, though.
Oh, that's true. We cannot build this.
Fuck. Fuck, damn, that sounds awesome.
It does.
Okay, so these are all the ones we haven't built yet. I should have just built that instead of the Flambear.
I sort of agree with you, but you know, you're learning stuff. Everyone's learning stuff.
Absolutely. Puppet string. Modify. Racer requires a Legion caliber, which I don't have.
I don't know. He says he has only the most peaceful intentions. You know who doesn't have to say that? Mars attacks don't run. We are your friends. .gif.
Switch grindstone of grinder. Oh, right. I forgot we have the elemental grinder.
Oh yeah, the electric grinder and the
I don't.
burning grinder.
How long do I have to hold it for it to work? I have not figured that out. Durability falls to 0. Yeah, I have no idea how long I have to hold it down. I guess we'll just test that out in the courtyard, huh? How long until my pipe wrench becomes electric? It is not becoming electric.
It sure isn't.
LB plus X grindstone. There we go.
Okay, now it's
Okay.
electric. That's actually quite quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's just got a hell of a cooldown timer on it, I think.
Bonk. He just sticks the fucking handle in them. Oh, that's so brutal.
Note says it's like Vanini's like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where Xehanort's just sitting there evil laughing in a corner the whole time, but he's still considered a Keyblade master. Like, Xehanort took out Ericus's eye, like, before we get there. And they already had a fight about it, about how Xehanort's evil, and that didn't get resolved whatsoever. So I don't know why Ericus is that
Arrakis just
trusting.
Arrakis Arrakis has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
No, it's a shame they got Mark Hamill to come in and just be the most gormless white meat baby face you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Besides fucking Terra.
Besides Sora.
Oh,
Terra too.
no, Sora has Gorm.
That's true. He just doesn't have a personality.
Yeah.
Which is a damn shame because Haley Joel Osment just loses himself in that role.
There's a guy in Kingdom Hearts named after the planet from Dune. It's spelled differently.
It's Square.
It's the word square backwards.
Yeah. Because they thought, oh, this is funny. Square is the good guy. Get it?
Get it?
But nowadays we have Shinra Electric Company, or SEC, which is also the abbreviation of Square Enix Corporation. So that opinion turned around real quick. It used to just be called Shinra Corporation.
Yeah.
They added the E specifically to make sure you knew it represented Square Enix.
Bodies.
The Consolidated Power Company.
Yeah. All right, Gemini, give us some light.
Oh, puppets do this?
I like Gemini so far.
He could be worse. For what is clearly a Navi, Jiminy could be a lot worse.
Yeah, he's got a personality. He's not. So the cricket in that wolf game is the fucking worst, and you can't skip the cutscenes.
Oh,
and he talks extensively in all of them.
Yeah.
God, I did not like that game whatsoever. I don't really understand why it's as popular as it is, because it's mostly cutscene, with the occasional, like, the dungeons even are mostly cutscene.
Yeah, I've played Okami, which is the game we're talking about. And I agree with you that there's a lot of cutscene in it. The bits that are fun are fun, and I like the cutscenes because they wrote really interesting characters.
Except for Isun.
Except for Isun, who is, as you say, garbage.
He's the worst, and they act like he's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
And he's not funny.
So Dan Floyd of Playframe did Okami a little while ago. And like at the very start when they introduced Isun was like, okay, here's the thing you have to know about Isun. Isun is that Japanese character trope where they're a comedy pervert. And that's a cultural thing, and I'm not here to get into that, but it does suck. So we're gonna put up an Isun sucks counter every time he's shitty to a woman.
Including our main character.
Yeah.
Who is a wolf, but also a goddess.
Two things can be true.
Yeah. How do I get up there?
Yeah, just like right there.
Because I'm not leaving him to keep throwing shit at me. Fuck off. Dustin, that's my butt you're touching.
No butt touching, please.
He reaches out to just touch. Because he's insecure. There's a saw blade. Oh, here's the bridge we just saw. There's a whole canyon down there. But yeah, Gemini. I like that they also named him Gemini. Because they couldn't name him Jiminy.
Yeah.
They were like, we want this character. And we want it to be recognizable who he is. And the cricket in the original story does not have a name. So let's call him Gemini, just to say, hey, Disney, come at me.
Dare ya. Apparently it surpassed 1 million sales.
Sweet.
Good Lies of P.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. This game honestly really, from what I've seen, it honestly really God damn it. Yeah, I knew we were going to have to go through this valley because I saw it. I didn't expect to fall through the bridge, and that's on me. What the fuck is happening? Oh god, what? Oh, okay. Right. Supposed to hit these guys, right?
Oh, probably. They
They're
have,
crystal lizards?
yeah, they have upgrade materials, presumably.
Yeah. And did we miss the other one? No, there they are. Oh, no, get back here.
I'm glad that they don't, with how mobile that they are, that they don't disappear.
They might, but it takes longer than the lizards do.
Yeah.
Oh, why is this here?
What if you fell down?
I mean, just leads back to where I was. We're back in the valley. Where there's lots of apples in the valley. Because the Okanagan Valley makes the best apples.
Cupertino.
Cupertino Valley?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cupertino is where apples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Moonlight Town Guide. Ah, this is why I put us down here.
Oh, good.
Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Oh, now we're getting some ideas to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Since Saint Frangelico met the one-winged angel and founded the church, oh no, he met Sephiroth. Moonlight Town has become known as the place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimages. So I'm not clear on something.
So what happened was Sephiroth got completely trashed on Frangelico and built a church because someone told him he couldn't. Did that help?
That matches with his character.
Yeah.
No, so it's implied in Final Fantasy VII, the original, that Genova is the reason that he grew the wing.
Yes.
But that implies that in Crisis Core, he's already been injected with the darkness.
I thought that that was always the case myself, because I presumed that that was part of the reason why they were first-class soldiers, was that they had that extra bit of genetic tampering.
And then that actually makes a lot of sense, because that means Genesis turning on everything in favor of destruction because he was the first one to be injected. Okay, that all makes sense.
Yeah.
Good. The guy in Kingdom Hearts named it... Oh, that was already said. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, you're so right. Andreas's reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind and devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying that Saint Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helps the priest's good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who deliver the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemists from outside and revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. See, in real life, in Rome, people who believed in alchemy were shunned from the church and hunted and killed. After all, it was the birthplace of the Krat we know today. Today, we have cable railways instead of pulleys and the city of the future instead of a country village. But our virtues remain unchanged. Just like how the angel wrapped Saint Frangelico in his wings when he fell in the cold in his wing, yes. That's true. They said he had one wing a minute ago. When he fell in the cold, people should help each other. The place lower than any other, Moonlight Town, is proof that virtue is still here. Is it, though?
I agree that people should help each other.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's what actually happens in Krat from what we've seen.
It hasn't appeared to have been, no.
Look down the other end of the canyon, but there is a ladder back up to the other side of the bridge. Right, we have a single item. Someone gonna jump attack me when I grab it? I don't see anyone. I like the chains on the end of the fucking wrench. It's a nice touch. Although they are constantly flipping into each other. Most people would never notice that. Resplendent ergo fragment. Excellent.
That sounds big.
It does. It sounds resplendent.
Mm-hmm.
So many exploding barrels. What is this, Doom?
Doom da doom da doom da doom da da doom. Doom da doom da doom da doom.
Doom, 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 doom.
Love Robert Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Love that Doomsgate.
I love how they stand up, the one-armed ones.
Oh, because they can't like balance themselves, so they just Undertaker jerk up.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good animation. Where is the bridge? Did the whole bridge fall? No, only the middle of it did, right?
The rest of it might have fallen down after.
Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple of rotting boards in the middle. All right, now I know where we are. Oh, there's a treasure over there I need to get.
Yep.
Are you fucking serious?
Huh.
I hate platforming in these games.
Yep.
It's so awful. Dang, I said awful, and now I want a waffle.
Would you like me to make you a waffle?
Nah, I'll get it after the stream.
Mm.
Could take a break in a sec, but I want to get that treasure first.
I was about to say.
Alright, let's see. Can we make this? Like, we should... There we go. We should be able to. There's not a good reason why we wouldn't be able to. It's a very small hole. And it was just thermal. That's okay.
I have one more thermite to throw at someone.
Exactly. Let's equip that there thermite real quick.
That was one of my favorite cuts in the latest trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Was you like watching a guy like hanging from the thing? It's like, that's fun. Look at him hanging there. Quiet for a second as you go through the menus. Anything you can throw at him?
Yeah, those highlight videos you're doing are really excellent.
We're happy with how they're turning out.
If you haven't seen them, they're up on the YouTube channel.
At youtube.truck.community or youtube.com/@squirrellily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my game.
The bell finished ringing and he got his other wing. Oh, so when angels get their wings, it's like they get one when the bell starts to move and then they have to wait until it comes to a stop to get their other one? That feels like it'd be really awkward.
So the thing about a bell ringing is that there's two parts to it.
That's true. There's the ding and the dong.
Yeah. And if you just hold the ding, then wait until you need the dong in order to release the bell, then you have effectively only rung the bell once.
You heard it.
We
Release
watched
the dong.
We watched that. I do believe you should release the dong. We watched that half A press video like a couple of weeks ago, and now we're making it everybody's problem.
Mm-hmm. People were very confused even after watching the video what a half A press is, but it's honestly not that... Oh, the door closed. It's not that complicated of a concept, I don't think. When it's pressed down, it's the first half. Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead. When you press down, it's the first half, and when you release, it's the other half. That's actually important in quite a lot of games.
Yeah, especially if you're doing a minimal A press run, which is what the whole thing's about.
Uh-huh.
Should we take the break now?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a great idea. First wing is on positive edge, second is on negative edge. Alright, remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed some ways you can help, including the Bail Funds Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Oprah Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund, to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen by white colonists, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore many years later, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it with high explosives. It's really fucked up. You should look up the history of Mount Rushmore if you want to know more. And under the second command are more ways that you can help. These are all current campaigns. These are things that you can do right now. They're kept up to date by my Sibs Joy. September is here streaming with me. Together they are September and Remy in the chat. So please let one of them know if anything else needs to go here. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter, and these are things we have to keep saying and pushing and fighting for. Tell the people all the way to the very top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real, protected truths. Okay, we will go to the break now with this cool-ass screen. Don't you love it? And we'll return in just a few minutes. We're going to run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers. Do whatever self-care that you need to do, and we'll be back shortly. So I know none of you heard that, so I'm going to repeat it. Here we go again!
Oh.
And here we are.
I thought you were going to talk about the double wrench handle.
Oh yeah, the double wrench handle. We were looking at the chains and like that's part. It looks like they're being used to adjust the height of the mouth, the grab, the mouth. Yeah. But putting them close together probably makes a better bludgeon. But I'd love to be able to use it as a claw to just move people around.
Mm-hmm.
There's one game. There's one action RPG that had a weapon where you could hit someone, I think it was with a scythe, and then yank them towards you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what game it was.
Sekiro has that spear that doesn't work.
That's true. I wonder why that spear doesn't work. It works on like 2 enemies. It's so weird.
Mm.
Let's see. All the ones that it looks like it should work on, it doesn't work on. There's my controller. By the way, if you want to try playing, just tell me.
Oh,
With Sekiro, it was a different thing, and I wanted to be certain that I was going through the whole thing myself.
okay.
But with this game, if you ever want to give it a try, you're welcome to.
Okay.
Oh,
there's a... Yeah.
I forgot about that guy. That wiggling thing is the guy with thermite, huh?
Oh, on the top of that, little roof speck?
Yeah, he's just wiggling. Best quality. Alright, I'm gonna run past this guy and get the wiggler.
Okay.
Wiggle! Oh, fuck.
Well...
No. Fucking lock onto the guy who's right next to me and on screen, please.
Oh, that's another robot arm.
Oh, wow. He ripped off his arm and beat me with it.
Oh.
That's something I always appreciate. When you can rip off an arm and beat someone to death with it. Though usually it's someone picking out someone else's arm and beating their enemies to death with it.
Uh-huh.
This guy ripped off his own arm, which is like an extra level of metal.
It sure is. We're talking about like in Adventure Zone.
Yes. I don't remember that happening in Adventure Zone, but it's been a long time since I...
It was one of Magnus's, like...
Ooh, is it going to collapse under him? No, that's not fair.
No, it only collapses under you.
That's not fair at all.
They're missing heads, so they're less heavy.
Oh, okay. Well... 2 guys with fucking spears is just a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how blocking and parrying works, it's also a lot harder to deal with multiple enemies than in, like, Sekiro. In Sekiro, as long as you didn't have anyone behind you, it was pretty easy to keep track of 3 or 4 guys and keep them parried. Yes.
Yeah, but Sekiro was built, like, pretty much entirely around that exact mechanic.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the second half of its development, it was.
Yeah.
First half was built around running and sneaking.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird story behind the development of that.
Onimusha, not Onimusha. Tenchu.
Yeah, it was originally going to be a reboot of Tenchu, Stealth Assassin.
Was that weird thing with Jean Reno, the last Onimusha game, or was there another one?
I'm not sure. Didn't play a lot of Onimusha.
You might enjoy them.
I might.
They're,
Bonk.
Exploration platformers, basically.
Mm-hmm. I thought they were like Resident Evil.
They're more like Devil May Cry than Resident Evil.
Ah, okay. There's another guy with a spear who comes out of here, right? Or did I end up killing him on the roof?
You got that one already.
Yeah, he must have come after me on the rooftop because I got loud. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Are you... I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. I'm livid. Oh, that was mean as hell. Mental note, do not take point against a headless man with a spear.
So, I looked up Onimusha.
Uh-huh.
Apparently Onimusha 4 was the last Onimusha.
That have Jean Reno in it?
The Onimusha 4, yes, is the one with Jean Reno.
Huh. I didn't know on it. Jean Reno actually did voice work.
He does sometimes, but this was like stunt casting.
Ah,
like
gotcha.
this was the whole bit was this is Jean Reno,
Gotcha.
and he's in modern day France, and Nobunaga Oda and Onimusha, who I presume is the main character of Onimusha, travel forward in time with flying dragons to fuck up modern day France.
That sounds amazing.
And also Jean Reno wants to make sure his daughter's all right, but that's hard because France is big and there's dragons now.
That sounds amazing. Like, for real? That's a great concept that it'd be hard to fuck up.
I did not play that one. Maybe it's great. I just remember the whole thing feeling so ludicrous. It's like, why did you need to put this hat on that hat? Very nice.
Yeah, I can just yank them out of there.
So I typed in Onimusha 5 just to, like, quick scan and see if there was one.
Uh-huh.
And
Puppet string rocks. Just a sec, I gotta do the musical thing.
okay.
I got no... Oh. I got... No.
It's hitting the wall there.
Damn it. Alright, fine. I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret, to make me frown. They got strings, but you can see there are no strings on me.
Excellent. The first thing that popped up was, I'm going to show you with my hands this.
Onimusha 5, petition to Capcom.
Right, but I was prepared to see a video game.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, that's a weird subtitle for an Onimusha game, petition to Capcom. It seems a little too meta, even though Onimusha 4 had Jean Reno.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. We're on the way. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Y'all didn't see any of that.
Oh, that sucks.
I am so sorry. That is on me.
Uh-oh.
It's fine now.
Uh,
Oh, I should have been watching the chat. And the screen.
yeah, stunt casting like Marcel Marceau in Silent Movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Silent Movie had a lot of celebrities in it because that was just kind of the...
Oh, Marcel.
It was the style at the time. You stop her.
You stop her! This Frank Oz in some vampire movie that I always forget the name of. Like, I'm just saying, you're invincible if you circle counterclockwise.
Sense of a vampire.
It's just like in one scene. I'm like, why didn't you stop her? You stop her! It's a really good scene. Yeah, it's a good mouse mask, right? Also, it's bifurcated, which is just my favorite thing in the world, as you may have noticed in the past.
Bifurcated clown mask?
Yeah, well, bifurcated clothing in general.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a lever. I didn't even recognize that as a lever. I just saw part of the background.
Doing your thumbnails is easy because I don't have to worry about, like, fiddly shit with your outfit. I just get to, like, draw in your sort of body shape and then just paint one half gold, paint the other half purple, and put on your makeup and have done.
Mm-hmm. I'm a simple gal with simple makeup. I looked into getting a clown egg done a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit's expensive. We're talking 4 digits.
It would be, huh?
Uh-huh. So
And that's for the elite of clowning.
I just have to, I guess, just put up with the idea that someone might steal my makeup one day. Oh, I thought I was going to have to fight you.
Is that Black Cat?
This is, it looks like a Rottweiler. That is definitely a Rottweiler.
Do you want to go up, child?
The Atonement.
Oh, you're new.
The train isn't in service anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Isn't the sanctuary it once was. The people who went up there never returned. I still don't know what happened. But I do know this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity.
Oh, I get to lie to her.
Oh, rad.
Are you a stalker?
Are you a stalker? Give stalkers greeting, which we learned earlier from the fox.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved.
I don't need your life story, lady. Can you just open the door?
Someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
My springs are reacting.
The ergo is whispering.
That's new.
It's getting deeper.
So there's 3 endings to the game. One where you do mostly lies, one where you do mostly truths, and then one more that you have to just complete some events. But we're just going for the lying ending, I guess.
It's literally the
can I
most
just attack her for her mask.
I mean, yeah, probably. Is that the decision we want to make today?
No, I'm good. She might be in the game later. I try to leave
If you don't kill her,
alive.
yeah.
I try to leave NPCs alive in these games. For the most part, unless it's like something I already know that I want.
Gentlemen, welcome aboard the
There's gonna be an elevator fight
Railway.
in this tiny space.
Those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town.
That sounds like Gemini.
Preparations for the
Yeah.
pilgrimage journey
Maybe it's
of
a Blaine thing.
Could be.
Fascinating town, Moonlight. Just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, Saint Frangelica. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone.
There's a specific comedian this is aping, and I cannot remember.
Shady Train is Acorn.
And enjoy the rest of your journey.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
He was a comic from a fucking James Bond movie.
Ah.
Oh, I really am good at this.
Oh, that was Gemini.
Yeah.
Let Gemini be your guide.
He wasn't glowing.
You look annoyed.
Or rather, he's just been continuously glowing. Yeah, that's why.
Val.
He's been continuously glowing, so he didn't pulse. That's on me. There's a machine, but it won't let me use it. Well, that probably calls the pulley, huh? Oh!
Off. Do you see that over there?
That's
Yeah,
all
something
corpses.
sure is fucking off, huh?
To be expected, but what is that?
Recognize the dead puppets, but what is that?
I don't know what he's referring to. Taking this very slow regardless.
What's up? Anything that we should be seeing in the distance?
Not much. What's up with you?
Well,
Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, here's a cutscene to explain it.
okay, cool. There's
That's a human, huh? No, that's a puppet. Oh shit, he has a fedora. Oh, also his brain's been eaten.
oh,
So that's fun.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
hey bud. How you
This
feeling?
is kind of weird. Man, I only deal 380 damage to them. That's some high defense.
Mm-hmm. I might wait to see if it gets back up.
Oh, right, that's true. It is a zombie with its eaten brain.
Mm-hmm.
How many eaten brains are you on?
My dude.
You are like little to me.
Oh,
keep
Doug
seeing-
did say not much about what's up with you, which is great. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, just puppet zombies. Oh, fuck. Well, I have to parry it.
Did I miss anything? Mole man.
Right? Lots of, I can probably use my puppet string to, did I not? I just activated the thing instead of sitting at it. I forgot that that happens. Alright, so I need to recharge my arm real quick.
Recharm your arm.
Recharm my arch. There we go. Much better. Don't see how the puppet string works on these guys.
I don't have to have a haircut. It never looks like I have to have a haircut. Then I never get a haircut. I don't look like I need a haircut.
What?
Absolutely.
This sounds like the plot of Doug's first movie right here.
It's from Ellie Spectacular video.
Ah, okay. Carcasses are weak to fire. That means their bodily fluid is... Okay, so these guys, they're calling them carcasses, and since their oil is exposed, they're weak to fire.
Oh, that makes sense. Golly, that works a treat.
Uh-huh. Kinda like...
Is that brown bar underneath the words puppet string your ammo for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Legion arm fuel. God, that's so powerful, though.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work on big guys, is its main weakness. Dag. It's a lot less scary when I just have the thing that kills them instantly.
Yeah, you got a pretty hard counter for carcasses.
Uh-huh. Beanie's urgent repair tool. Oops, too far away. Kinda hard to judge. What? Kinda hard to judge. I pull one of them up. Oh, there's a guy right there. Bonk! Let's use a Legion.
Hello, Gabby.
Hey, Gabby, let's use a Legion magazine.
We found our way to
That does practically nothing.
ruins of an abbey where a bunch of people, or I'm sorry, a bunch of puppets with their heads missing, are trying to murder us really actively.
I may regret what I just did.
I mean, don't we regret most things, you know, philosophically?
All the time. Alright, alright. This looks like it just leads around to the same place we were going. Gotta look around for treasures and secret passages. Bonk. Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine.
Still,
We got there.
had that 2 HP left.
Yeah. When Saint Frangelico falls and breathes his last breath,
The angels of God will look after him.
fucking these fucking
They're there
text
for
things.
really short time, yeah.
Yeah, very, very irritating. There's no way we can have a shortcut to the previous bonfire. Nothing much, Gemini. What's happening with you?
Bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those.
See, now he's glowing when he talks.
Because you aren't currently using him as a flashlight.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be like 3 of them popping up from behind you if
I
you
think so,
take
too.
too many more steps.
Whoops, fucked that up. There they are. I gotta at least pretend I don't expect what's coming.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh.
Fire. One more. Fire. I didn't have to do that,
Seems cruel a little bit, but yeah, it works.
but I'm glad I did. Go, sawtooth that wheel.
I'm supposed to watch over who? No, Alice plays Overwatch. This is Zoo, and we're playing Lies of P today.
Time to lie. It is a good day to lie. How many?
Today is a good day to lie.
Yeah. Need more lie puns. Woman's prayer. God, I pray with all my heart. Please withdraw your wrath from Krat. Just as you enveloped Saint Frangelico with angel's wings, please save us as well. If the judgment was unavoidable because of our corruption, please at least spare my child your wrath. This baby has done no wrong. Please let my Charlotte enter heaven. If there's anyone who finds this place, please pray for us and know that there was desperate sadness here. Pray, you who are exhausted and injured. Okay, so if we were playing as a human, this is where we'd go to save our game.
Yes,
This is the human version of our bonfire.
I agree with you.
Maybe I can become a real boy and use it.
In the New Game Plus, where you play as, I don't know, a young boy called Tomas, just sort of stealthing his way through the terrifying puppet world, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just have it totally stealth-focused.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of, the thing that came to mind when I was saying that was, not Brave Fencer Musashi. God, what was it called? I played it on stream.
Not a new NPC.
Masamune?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't think that's what it was called. I know what you mean, though. The
It was the vanilla...
water painted or watercolor painted samurai game.
Yeah, by Vanillaware.
Yeah.
With Princess Momo.
Yeah.
Mercy, I beg you, don't kill me. I thought you were from the organization. Never mind.
You a puppet?
My name is Janjo.
Are you You're the guy we've been summoning.
Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legend.
It was an pharmacist.
That's the guy we've been summoning into boss fights.
Oh, it sure is.
Disease, and I need a cure.
Or at least it looks a lot like him.
I ramble when I'm nervous.
In a more buttoned down jacket.
Faster than
I also hope the baby is alright.
Guillermo's Ballad. Guillermo, the king's knight, found the shining tree on the rocky mountain. The tree's fruit resembles gold coins, and this fruit is a miraculous blessing for many people who have recovered from different diseases and who have been able to escape the plague. The elated knight built a castle and called himself the Holy Knight, not to be confused with his brother, the Silent Knight. He didn't talk much.
No.
But remember, sojourners, miracles always have a price, no matter how captivating they may be.
many substances can be poisonous. The precise dose is what separates medicine from poison.
That's true in some cases.
It might just be a myth. But in the midst of an epidemic, it might be our salvation.
Alright, so we gotta find gold coin fruits and bring it back to him.
I'll give you this by way of payment.
Oh, thanks for the cube.
And a bone.
Should we take a breather?
Cube's here.
There are various kinds of wish stones which can be equipped to cubes. Using cubes consumes wish stones. You can equip a wish stone to a cube or replenish it through Giangio or a Stargazer. This Giangio?
Yes.
Okay, so he's gonna go back to the hotel then.
Probably. There's like plenty of room for more NPCs to show up and be cryptic at us.
People of ancient Krot knew how to bottle a wish upon a star.
Disney references.
Special powers. After distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite. I don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them power.
For a puppet specifically, then.
With the gold coin tree, I'll give you more of this.
You don't gotta give me more. I want to help you.
And no safe place in the world.
We'll take it, though. It's hard out here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. Perhaps find some peace there. If you
Alright, so I've got to deliver him the gold coin at the cathedral.
Okay.
Switch the cube's wish stone. You got recovery wish stone. Temporarily restores HP. What? I guess it adds a shield? So do I just use it as an item?
Is it a slow health tick up?
Maybe. I just equip it as an item. How odd. You will rise up and look after the land of God when the angel spreads its wings
I didn't catch it.
and embraces the saint and the cold is forgotten. Hey, I found a box.
It's an alchemist box.
It's a good thing I walk around behind stuff. It's a mason's box.
Yeah.
That's that's very close to the symbol of the Freemasons.
It is. The compasses. The alchemists use
Belford
that.
brake cartridge. I don't know what that is.
It's a handle, I think it says.
I thought it was a cartridge, right?
Right, but it had the image, the picture next to it.
That means it will be over in... Didn't say there's anything new in
No,
it.
I'm sorry. I misread what the image was. It's a key item.
Okay. I can use to break Belford, I guess. Not over in collectibles. Here we are. That shows the same image, the Belford brake cartridge was the wind-up key, but it's not here.
It's not in that part that says cartridges.
Oh, yes, it is. That makes sense.
Bottom line, we want both the things to help you and to have what you're trading us.
Uh-huh.
It's fortunate that we can do two things.
Yeah. Physical damage reduction rate slightly higher.
It's a potty.
Yes, you got a potty? Got a potty? Yeah, I thought so. There you go, baby. Keep going. I'll wash out your ear in a bit. Payment cleared for his eardrop, so we'll have those in a couple weeks.
Oh, good.
In the meantime, I'll just keep cleaning his ear when it gets uncomfortable. Poor Gaston has a chronic ear infection.
We're going to sleep. Good night, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Good night, all y'all.
Good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so this does give me slightly more damage reduction, and it's the same weight. Gives me better shock resistance, or it gives me better break resistance. And okay, and we're not encountering a lot of shock here, so it makes sense to... Wait, how do I equip it? Alright, I have to go to equipment instead of bag. Now we should be able to switch that out. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Slightly better. Coming out the back of his neck there. Now, if there's one thing I know about Dark Souls style action RPGs, is you always keep talking to someone until they say they're going somewhere.
That's how you don't break the quest lines.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes they'll still break.
That's how you usually don't break the quest lines.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 was the worst about that. There's so many quest lines that can break for seemingly no reason.
Bloodborne was also very bad about it.
Oof. The game that I really want to play, but I cannot afford a PS4.
Yeah.
So the hour or so I've played of it is all I'm getting. Because Sony still does not want to admit they're releasing games for PC is extremely profitable for them. Because they have shitty old people as executives who tried to sabotage the whole PC division.
Mm-hmm.
Which was very funny that failed.
We'll just release Horizon Zero Dawn with no fanfare onto PC.
Yeah.
And then it won't sell well because we didn't tell anyone it was selling.
And then we can just say, see, PC games are not profitable for us. Oh.
The king wishes to examine all monsters of the darn.
Yeah. Have to go back through and see.
Protect the something, so says the king.
So I see what they've done there then, is that they've taken the letters, put a box around them, and then sort of chopped them up and slid the parts back and forth.
Yeah, that is a good way to put what we're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I found it
some of it.
I found it difficult to describe.
Mm-hmm.
But after looking at it for a little bit, the brain just started translating it okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's a lot better on this screen, which is like nice and big and very clear, as opposed to our smaller computer with the smaller screen.
Okay, I just got XP for them killing each other.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I'd just stay back and, let them have at it.
I would, except they're all coming for me anyway. Oh, right, there's a delay. I keep thinking that I have to block right before they reach me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they're going to headbutt me. Because that's what they'd have done in a lot of other games.
Yeah. Now, this one they put in a pause.
Yeah.
So that...
And it made for a really cool looking attack. Oh. That's going to be hard to figure out the timing for. Oops. Oh, I thought I had block ready. I was still in the middle of my attack animation.
I am glad that they don't appear to be moving up.
Yeah, once I went past the door, they all went back to their spawn locations.
Your thread of fate has been severed. Reload your save or continue in this doomed world.
So the reason they're not coming for me is because I moved out of their aggro range.
Yeah.
So they just went back to their spaces. So I broke this event completely just on instinct.
Uh-huh. Good.
Yep.
Ritzy, sit.
Bisbee, you're being a butt today. Oh, that's tough. Gotta do it right as they reach me. Fuck. Please stop.
I'd just back up and
I'm trying real hard to back up, but I keep getting stunned. Frisbee, you were told to sit. Thank you. There we go. Booyah. Booyakasha! Okay, we're... Booyaka, booyaka.
619.
So here's our mini boss. Here's our elite.
They have form, though.
I like their horns.
That's,
Oh, okay. Ah, fuck. That's a good combo.
Hey, check it out.
What am I checking out?
They've got a crown of thorns.
Oh, shit. Christ figure. What the fuck? I'm literally pressed up against him.
I
My
like
weapon
their
is not
one
hurting.
intestine that has physics just waving out of their abdomen. Like a wallet chain.
Uh-huh.
It's really good.
It is. More of those cubes.
It didn't seem to heal you that much.
No, I am regenerating them. Oh, come on. Fuck. Okay, immune to backstab. Wow.
The lorch.
You know, I gotta say, that is not what I expected to happen.
They went everywhere. Are they thorns or antlers? Two things can be true.
Yeah, they're thorntlers. Hey, look
Like,
at that.
they're clearly part of the head structure, so they're horns or antlers. whichever way around that is.
Come on, Gaston. I know, you're tired.
I think they are specifically supposed to look like a crown of thorns.
I think so too. I think it's definitely supposed to be Christ figure imagery as we're entering a cathedral.
Yeah.
There you go, baby. Oh, the boy. We got here.
A blue thing.
We do got a blue thing. And there we go. Oh, that's supposed to make you rush forward and try to grab it. And then it's like dim ergo, and you're like, what the fuck?
Theremin.
Theremin, yes. So I guess I don't want to jump off of here, huh?
No, I wouldn't. Oh, check out the factory town from down there, though.
Oh, yeah, that looks really nice.
Uh-huh.
You can see that it's a little low poly.
A little bit.
It's background object. I don't think it's... I think it's like how Dark Souls did it, where they just project an image.
Oh, yeah, they just put a flat, they just put a flat, like, some distance away.
It's not even flat until you get to the really far distance.
Like a window box.
But they try to line up everything.
Yeah.
And they don't always succeed, because there's stuff like if you look down on the demon ruins, if you died there, your fucking bloodstain will be way off base. And it's stuff you wouldn't normally notice, so it doesn't matter much, but it's just interesting to see how they've done it.
Yeah, it's like the, we don't watch that channel anymore, but that one channel where they did all the zoom outs of video game maps.
Yeah. It was really cool until he revealed himself to be a shithead.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Uh-huh. I think I'm going with Thorntlers.
I'm gonna be really sad if Lure fucks up. I don't expect them to.
They've already shown themselves unfucking what they've done before.
Yeah.
So I'm fairly confident in them, and I think Cameron being there is a good influence.
I think that they have a lot of good influences working on them from several locations, but yes.
It was cool to see Princess Weeks on there, too.
Oh, yeah, at the Magic... What? That was one of the
Yeah, I don't remember which
one of the pre-releases. It might have been Brothers War.
Which the cube's wish stone. Oh, is the wish stone only used once?
Yeah, it's consumable.
That sucks. I don't know how we get more then.
Oh no, oh no, you're right. We were supposed to...
Something here?
That's where the...
Oh, that's the merchant.
Yeah, that's where the merchant is. So.
We've already been over that.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that'll change as we continue the story. We're at chapter 4, and it looks like there's space for about 10 chapters. So I feel like we're almost halfway through the game already, which is kind of short for this type of game.
I think you're just doing exceptionally well.
Maybe. I have also been kind of cheating the bosses. And I don't normally say that about summons in these games, but these summons are ludicrously powerful.
Oh, yeah.
Geppetto is aware of this. Learn from how humans behave.
Those lies may change you, may rewrite reality.
Lie if you must. Those lies may change you. May rewrite
I love rewriting reality.
There is a
who thrive in a world of deception.
there is a not a diary page, but a text page in Alan Wake's American Night that we took a lot of power from very early in our transition. Talking about how your version of reality is out there, waiting. You just have to figure out how to write it.
That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it's being used to like introduce game mechanics and the way that like certain things have to be set certain ways in order to make unbelievably wild events happen. But we like wrote that down in our notebook back when we were keeping notebooks regularly and just like ruminated on it forever.
Our Resplendent's only 700. I was hoping it was a bit more than that. I still don't know who does boss souls is the thing.
To help you.
Oh, I thought Ernestina had that.
Does she?
I thought. I could be wrong. Eugenia, yes, sorry.
Guess let's find out. I don't think she does, but maybe. That'd be nice. And I could see what these boss souls do.
I know my way around a weapon.
Yeah. Not
Yeah, okay.
No idea who does that.
Does Vanini do that?
Maybe. I don't want to talk to him.
Welcome, friend.
No, he switches
Grindstone
out the
grinder.
grindstone.
Or you could talk to him if you wanted to. About the puppet frenzy.
About Punchinella.
Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way.
I'm glad that we restored his husband.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
genius never rests. Except for beauty rest.
Man, what a dick.
You know the Blood Villains are back together?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They finally let go of Aiden English, and
The only one I have left
I believe they, like, hooked back up almost instantly.
I saw Aiden English
Find yourself
under a new name on Botchamania. He did one of the intros.
Oh, neat.
I learned swagger.
I always welcome friends.
You don't do it. You sell cranks.
And armor liners.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like we're near halfway through the game.
It really doesn't. Is it up in Geppetto's shop, maybe?
That's very possible. There's just so much that we haven't yet touched mechanically. Where do we buy Wishstone? Well, I guess we buy them from
Giorgione, you know.
from Pretty Boy once we get him back to the hotel. We still can't... Oh. Yeah, we still can't enter that door. Where Geppetto's room is. I know it's upstairs somewhere.
Yeah.
A lot of real fake doors up here.
A real fake doors.
Open that shit up. There's nothing behind it. Look, Rick and Morty is a great show that if you see someone wearing a t-shirt from, you instantly have less respect for them.
Of Crot. It's
That is the troubling thing.
ready. Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps. Rosa Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam.
So people don't seem to believe that these puppets that have revolted are...
After all,
Like right here, he's talking about how it's the frenzy. They don't know what they're doing. But then he's still assigning anthropomorphic emotions to them.
and when you walk it,
Which is interesting. And he's the only one that does it.
one step at a time.
Other people either do one or the other.
Yeah.
But Geppetto does both, and I think that's kind of fascinating. Whose face is this? This looks like a celebrity face, and I can't place it.
Ooh. That's a good question. It's not Colin Mockery, is it?
Not Colin Mockery. My brain is going Bam Margera, but I don't think that's right.
No, that does not look like Bam Margera.
Yeah, maybe seeing 3 of them at once will help. Doesn't.
I'm trying to put it together, but it's not clicking anything in particular.
Forget what this is for. Never watched the show, but there's one line from it I know that's really powerful. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheap. That's good. Alright, organs.
Oh yeah, you can upgrade your Porgan, except you can't because you don't have any porgs.
Yeah. That's another thing, is there's this whole fucking...
Look at how much
skill
there
tree.
is.
There's no way we're halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Still don't know what that means. Probably some online feature.
Or a, like, pre-order thing, maybe.
I doubt it'd be just that, though.
You could be a femgirl puppet.
That's true.
Oh, here's Figaro again.
Oh, hey. Will you be my friend yet? Oh, almost lets us pet her.
Okay.
I'm glad that Pinocchio respects her boundaries. He's sad that he's not the cat's friend, but he does immediately pull his hand back.
welcome to...
Only Sal Basic. Do you eat boss souls?
Thanks for keeping.
I don't think she eats them.
Oh. I need to find my crow wife.
You do need to find your crow wife.
She eats boss souls.
She eats boss souls. She eats whatever I bring her, and she never complains.
Alright, let's see. We've got so many options here now. So many healthy options.
If you don't respect a cat's boundaries, you discover that a cat has 6 ends, and that 5 of them are sharp.
Very nice.
And the other one's an asshole.
Very true. Bing. Is there any hidden treasure in the cathedral here? Behind these pillars? We're gonna fight Ornstein and Schmaug, aren't we?
Maybe. It does look like it.
There is no other reason to have this many pillars.
There's Dion Giarna.
I gotta clip Ornstein into the wall here so I can kill Schmaug.
Having, like, for a time gone to quite a large church, that's just how they are.
You never fought Ornstein or Schmaug at any of those churches? At that church?
At the church I went to, no, I didn't fight Ornstein and Schmaug.
Maybe someone else got there first.
I think Schmaug would have had a very difficult time getting through the doors, even though the doors were quite big.
He is a very big boy.
Yeah, he's a much bigger boy than even the ornate, large doors of St. Luke's Methodist Church would have been able to do for you.
Mm-hmm. Ornstein could have got in.
Here's the thing.
Until he got big enough to be the nameless king, though.
Yeah, so here's the thing about churches, right? And the creation of them, the architecture. If you have a second row of walking space, if you have a mezzanine or a series of bleacher seats for people that sit in further up, you need to make absolutely fucking sure that that thing doesn't come down, because if it does, your church is ruined, because God said that you don't need to be there because it collapsed the fucking mezzanine out from under you.
Again, the thing about churches built like this is they're directly ignoring all of Jesus's teachings.
Yeah.
So that's not wondered. Why is there a trail of blood here?
It sure does.
Just noticed.
It sure does look like a trail of something been dragged away.
This is some Genova level shit right here. This is Final Fantasy VII Genova.
So it's not oil, because that's not how they have shown oil to us before. Oil is iridescent in this world.
Yeah,
I guess it could be very dried oil.
Yeah, and it is still reflecting light. We've got a light source.
It's got a hell of a bump map on it.
Oh yeah, it looks 3D until you...
Oh, can you check your shadow?
Oh right, maybe I have
your nose
a long nose now. Is there any... That's the thing, is churches exist to hide lies?
Churches.
No, maybe it's the mask. You'd think it'd poke through the mask, though.
You'd think.
You can see my my mouse ears. I'm basically Ashley Resident Evil 4.
You're right. You're lost and in a church.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that Ashley is.
Lost in a church and a timid mouse.
And a timid mouse, yes.
Gold coin trees are still blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot.
Yeah, he gave me another one. Okay, so we just get another one by coming back to him. That's interesting.
The people of ancient Krot knew how to bottle a wish upon a star.
And it made no difference who they were.
Special powers after
every wish their heart desired would come to them.
Yeah. And then one of them wished for the puppets to frenzy.
Yeah. That's if that's the plot twist, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
to start a wish on Stalker. And if you do...
Like, Pinocchio is already about class warfare.
Yeah.
And they've dialed that up to 11 for this game.
They sure have. It's not subtle. On the other hand, you know me and subtlety.
Mm-hmm. I know gamers and subtlety, too.
Mm-hmm.
I've known writers who used subtext, etc.
I've known gamers who understand subtext, and no, I don't.
I've never actually seen that movie.
It's a series.
Oh, I've never actually seen that series. Okay. So not only did he crawl down the canyon, but they unloaded him too quickly.
Yeah,
so he just flicked out of existence.
I did see. It was quite precious.
Ooh, that is the smallest church organ.
Well, it gets bigger as it goes up.
I have never seen a church organ that only had one row of many octaves is this? I forget how many octaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've never seen a church organ who stopped at 5 octaves per row of keys before. But generally, they're much bigger and grander.
It's got a whole bunch of stops.
Mm-hmm. That's true. At least it has 2 rows. Stained choir sheet music. The original score is unrecognizable because there is a sticky blue fluid over it. Someone wrote, "Angel, why did you abandon us? The cathedral scares me. I want to go home. Every night there's a monster crying in the basement." Well, I guess we're gonna see the monster in the basement. I didn't know Pinocchio was about class warfare, but also I haven't seen it in
the Disney one absolutely isn't.
They pull hard away from that because Walt Disney was a union buster. But the book, watch the book. There's also the more recent one by Guillermo del Toro that's really good. That shows that a lot more. Keep in mind that this is written in like 16th century Italian style. So the story wanders a lot. Because that's just how books were written at the time. Even if I sing hymns, I can hear it in my ears. It'd be better if the Archbishop was with us, but he's busy praying. Angel, please hear our prayers. Help us go home, please. Oh, and hey, YouTube commenters who just heard what I said, definitely correct the time. Definitely correct the timestamp of what I said, because I'm definitely wrong about 16th century. It's good for the algorithm. I know, I'm
Mario Odyssey VODs.
I saw that. They've got like 40 plus views on every one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm glad that people are enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. I guess people really like Super Mario Odyssey, which, fair. And it's a very good game.
Yeah, and Remy and Annie are very fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. But to start watching, people wandering onto it just saw, oh, it's a Mario Odyssey stream. I wonder what these people are like.
Well, the first one is titled "This Game Raises Consent Issues."
Maybe that got them to stick around.
Yeah.
The others have much softer names, though, and they also have those views.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to assume that it's people coming back to watch the rest. Because they were like, oh, I watched this because of the silly name. And
then they talked about Mario being a Jesus figure and how Nintendo crucified him in a video game.
Yeah, Remy and Annie are hilarious together. I like to think we are, too.
We're quite good together because we work well in the same sort of atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to say because we both have stutters. See, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Because I do, in fact, have a really bad stutter. Okay. Whoa! But I found tools to work around it.
That's what the blue gunk is.
Yeah. Now we know that blue gunk causes decay. Oh! Now it makes sense.
Oh, they're rotting from the inside.
Oh, God.
The blue goo.
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, my God, please.
There's 5 of those, apparently.
Uh-huh. Alright, so...
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think...
I would go the other way first.
I think... I'm gonna check if we start decaying if I step on this.
Okay.
Yes, alright.
That is cosmetic.
Yeah.
That is
We
not a
just fall
sandbar.
right through it. I thought we'd stand on it.
Can you get to... I guess there's no way of checking without, like, putting yourself in danger.
Mm-hmm.
There's a table on the right side of this room.
But over there, yeah. I thought it was a bed at first, but yeah, it's a pair of tables.
Can you
maybe?
stand? It might be a bed. I don't know what it is, but can you stand on that thing?
Find out. Nope. Oh, please tell me this isn't Dark Souls 2 style. Okay. That's another thing Elden Ring took from Dark Souls 2. Someone in that team realized that Dark Souls 2 was really, really excellent mechanically. Oh, fuck. Well, that was rude. My wrench. It was a rude wrench.
That one looks different.
Yeah, this one's a nurse.
Yeah, I could see a nurse.
Also had a very long death animation.
There's a couple more up in the rafters.
Is there? Oh, good eye. Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that. That's another thing, is you have eye for little details like that. I do not.
That just goes down, huh?
Yeah, I feel like we're supposed to run across here.
Can you
There
use
is a
it to go into...
staircase.
I mean, it's a paternoster. Presumably it goes all the way around.
Yeah, but it's gonna flip over at the bottom, and I don't know if there'll be a way.
Paternosters don't do that because of the way they, because of the way the hinges are, but actually this might not be that, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that absolutely flips and puts you right into the drink.
I think that's instant death.
I can't see how that's not instant.
Uh-huh. And we can try it later, but right now I'm gonna go over here and get to the other side, grab the treasure then, because it's closer to that side, and then, you know.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a couple folks rising up out of the...
Okay, I got the cat dust. What the fuck is cat dust?
Yes, cat dust.
Okay, I thought I had block pressed. So it's like Sekiro in that there's a very narrow space in front of you for blocking. That is, it goes about 40 degrees?
Yeah.
And you have to quickly turn, which in Sekiro you can do. In this game you can't.
It's not... It's a much slower... It's a much slower game overall.
So let's find out what the fuck cat dust is. I'm assuming it's what happens when cats bury their poop in the litter box.
Oh, okay.
Temporarily... Oh, it's sneaking. Right. So it removes all sound from your run, judging by that explanation. Don't see anything else down there, so I guess we're gonna check over here. The ladder. Something that I really like that they've done, and it's fairly subtle, but there is always something at the bottom of the ladder that tells you which side you need to be on to climb.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I hadn't actively noticed that, but you're correct.
That's the kind of details I notice. Because I keep seeing these squares for no reason. There's nothing near them. Don't get it.
I have terrible news for you.
Oh, hey, look who's hanging out. Bonk.
I can't tell if they're wearing a frock coat or if those are ribs.
That's a puffy shirt, yeah.
Okay.
I did have to look pretty close to tell, though. So I've got to throw something at this guy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I should equip something throwable, I guess.
I don't know. Can't you just throw stuff from inventory?
I'm not sure.
Nah.
Don't think so. That would be very interesting if you could. Hey, get out of here. Am I still alive? And regained health. He regained all of his, block health. That's interesting. Alright, let's go down and fight him, I guess. Otherwise, he's just gonna be there getting angry.
No good reason not to.
Hi.
Oh, you trapped them. They're caught on, like, the corner of the... Oh, no.
Not quite, but... They certainly were for a moment, but they got through it.
They did their rage move. It's got slightly different pathing.
Yeah. Like that one who ran all the way around the corner.
So, let's talk about this big lad on the other side of the narrow bridges.
She's got like a... She's also got a crown of thorns. And also one very large hand that's pulsating.
One giant hand.
I'm so happy for them and their one giant hand.
Can you puppet pull them into the ether?
Be amazing, but they're too big.
Oh.
I can grab this guy, though.
Oh, she has a projectile.
She's throwing corruption or whatever. Decay, that's the word.
Corruption. Okay.
Ow, rude. Oh, very rude.
Overcome. Slow.
Nope, get out. Alright, it's fine. Oh my god. It's fine.
That's going down quite fast.
Yep, it's fine. And I just unequipped the thing that would cure it. Because of course I did.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Doesn't go down as fast once you get out of the corrupted or the decaying water. Oof. That was a big giant oof.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Wish upon a star real quick. See, she doesn't lead her throws. Wow, she's almost as strong as I am. Wink. She did way less damage. How the fuck am I supposed to get to that? That's how I get to that.
From the above.
Like, they've very specifically set it up so I can't make the jump. But that also makes it so the jump back is gonna... This is just the beginning of Dark Souls 1.
Uh-huh.
Look, he's gonna hollow by the time we get back here. The joke is that he's already hollowed. That was a sad moment. It wasn't the first time, because it didn't, what's it called? It didn't register as to what had happened. But after I played it through a couple times, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, that's so sad. Alright, so now we drop down and get this one.
Good looking out.
Radiant Ergo. Get the one we originally came for. Hidden Moonstone. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, jumps too soon.
That's fine.
Oh god. Get me out of here. I've gone the wrong way. Fuck.
Okay.
You know what?
Can you re-equip the things?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, it's taking down your durability also.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it did, huh?
Yeah, it's at 0.
Dang. Well, fortunately, that's easy to fix. In Dark Souls 2, as soon as you took the jump, it would still start doing it because it still counted you as touching it. So I'm glad that's different. Cats have a +8 racial bonus on stealth checks. They sure do.
And that's why their dust gives you a +2.
Yep.
That works for anything, you know?
Mm-hmm. Of the dust?
Yeah. If you, like, take an elf and turn it into powder, you can get dark vision for, like, 4 minutes. I don't recommend it. There's better ways to do that.
You probably shouldn't turn a cat into dust either.
Yeah.
You know, just generally speaking. Okay, so I'm gonna need to take a running jump to get her. Unless there's an easier way on the other side there that I can't get to. No, I really thought there'd be a treasure behind that. Okay, there's actually no other way to go. She's leading... Fuck off. Oof. Ouch. She's leading her throws.
Yeah.
That's not fair that the other one specifically didn't.
She's pulling out pieces of her guts and doing a throw.
She is. Good for her. Yeah, it's 11:15, we should call it.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for coming. Here's our support links, by the way. If by the end of the year we have 10 paid members on Patreon, Katie is going to do a tasting stream of Blair's hot sauces. So tell your friends to come watch our streams. Tell your friends.
If you like us, tell your friends. If you don't like us, tell your enemies.
There you go.
I can't remember where I heard that from.
I've heard Graham say it. I don't know if it originated from him.
I definitely have heard it before I started watching Loading.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, here's our schedule for the next week. Let's go over that real quick. We should also let's do the Patreon shout out first, so I don't forget it. Because I definitely have forgotten it before. And I need to not forget it. We have 4 paid members over on Patreon. By the way, you can join for free, but I'm not really sure what the point is. I guess I can release some stuff to free members. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, in no particular order, we have Jay, Unionize Everything Except Cops, Logan, Conduit of Queerness, Mage of Life, Sage, Melissa Case, and Animonium. Thank you all so much. You are helping us to keep doing this for a living. And that's wonderful. So let's look over at the schedule now.
Yay, schedule.
Yay, schedule. All right, so tomorrow is Thursday. So we got Andy doing some Final Fantasy XIV streaming over on their channel, Andymonium. And then back here, Alice is going to be playing Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. On Friday, we got Katie playing The World Ends With You. On Saturday, we've got Willow in the daytime playing with some Legos with Bric-a-Brac on Willow Mist 23. Then we've got Andy building a Gunpla in the evening, and then after that, Freya Dragon over on the Xenon Fiber channel is going to be playing Alien Isolation.
If you go to next, it'll show next week's schedule. We don't have a button for it, but if you type it into the
we should have a button for that.
We should have a button for it, but we weren't sure if we were going to push that out to like have everybody be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's just something we're doing.
Okay. Page not found.
Okay, I was wrong.
Anyway, Sunday.
Well, probably next.html. It doesn't matter.
Sunday we got more Willow's Bric-a-Brac in the daytime, and then in the evening we've got Wandering Beekeeper on his channel, Wandering Beekeeper, playing Mask of the Rose. Monday.
It is Yule now.
What?
It's Yule now. The season of Confessions is over, and now it is Yule.
Oh, okay. Very pagan.
Yeah. Like Fallen London is.
Uh-huh. Monday, we've got Andy over on his channel playing No, I guess it'll be Final Fantasy XIV or something new. Don't know what his next plans are. And then on the evening, Remy and Annie will be playing more Super Mario Odyssey. They finished the main story, and there's so much else to do. Tuesday, we got more Bric-a-Brac with Willow in the early evening, and Annie playing Returnal after that back here. And then Wednesday, it is back to us. Bad Road will be playing Bioshock, and then we will be back with more Lies of P, which is this game where this puppet lies. Also, has he always twitched like that?
I have been thinking about that, and I believe he is twitching more as we lie more, but he always had that hitch in his arm.
Okay, because yeah, it's his whole body now.
Yeah, it's radiating from the malfunctioning arm, but it is more pronounced, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably from lying. All right. Once again, here's our support links. Here's our YouTube channel if you want to watch some other things like I played half of a Sekiro stream before the game just became so unstable as to be unplayable, which was kind of weird. They're good streams, though, while they last.
Yeah.
And September was here with me for, I think, all of it.
No.
Oh, just most of it? Half of it?
I came in at, like, stream 4 or something.
Okay. Well, September's on some of those as well. And just good streams all around.
I'm color commentary.
You are color commentary while I call the match.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you all so much for coming. My name is Sue. Hate video games. Give my regards. Outro screen. To the next frog you meet. Good night.
Night.